Welcome back to Bally's Park Place Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. Hope you're enjoying Top-Rank Boxing. Kenny Bang Bang Bogner with a big comeback after being hurt in the 4th round, comes back with 2 knockdowns in the 5th, and the fight is stopped at the end of 5 rounds. We're set to go with our next bout. Michael Buffer has the introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is for 4 rounds, and it's in the junior lightweight division. The referee for this 4-round contest is Larry Hazard. And now introducing in the red corner, wearing white trunks with blue trim, he weighs 126 pounds, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's 0-1 in his professional record. Let's have a big hand for Glen Sample. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing white trunks with blue trim. He weighs 130 1/4 pounds, from Rivervale, New Jersey. Undefeated in 6 bouts, 4 by knockout. Introducing Sal Rocky Cenicola.
A crowd favorite. Sal Cenicola. Larry Hazard is the referee, calling the fighters in the middle of the ring for the instructions.
Punches up at all times. There should be no holding, no pushing, no unnecessary wrestling. When I give you a command, I expect you to obey my commands. In the case of a knockdown, the fighter who scores a knockdown is to go to the farthest neutral corner, remain in that corner until I signal you to come out. If you go down, you must take a mandatory 8 count. The 3 knockdown ruling has been waived, and the bell cannot save either of you if you go down toward the end of a round. On the infighting, watch your low blows, watch the illegal use of your elbow and your forehead. You have any questions? Okay, shake hands, come out fighting at the bell.
24-year-old Sal Cenicola from Rivervale, New Jersey, 6-0 with 4 knockouts, going against Glen Sample from Philadelphia, who's 0-1. Cenicola, you have to consider, is the hard luck kid. He's a guy that at 16 years old was ready for to go to the Olympic trials. Came down with mononucleosis, and then in 1970 or 1981 had a knee injury. Came down with hepatitis in 1981, had the chicken pox in 1983. He had a shoulder injury in 79, prevented him to go to the Olympic trials in 1980. And this guy has had setback after setback, but he wants to be a fighter.
Well, it's not funny. I didn't mean to laugh at the things, but it's just such a litany of problems.
It's unbelievable.
You almost have to be stoic about it, and I sense he is.
Sitting in the locker room with Rich Giacchetti, who's working in his corner, and we were listening to Sal talk about it, and Rich said, well, why don't you write a book? I was ready to go for the movie rights myself.
He and Glen Sample are starting to set a quick pace here in round 1. Cenicola is the kind of fighter, we've seen him before in ESPN. He likes to wade in. You see him doing it right there. Sometimes takes counter punches, but is very aggressive.
Likes to move. You see him. Has good quickness and tries to turn it around on Sample in a hurry. Last fight for Cenicola was July 24th. The Hazlitt Plaza Forum in Hazlitt, New Jersey, won a 6-rounder. It was a scheduled 6-rounder, won a 3rd-round TKO over Willie Honey Bear Fisher. Things have quieted down since the exit of Kenny Bogner. Boy, can he bring some fans out. Amazing. A good right hand by Cenicola. Sample is down and may not get up. Well, he will. Takes the mandatory 8 count. Seems to be okay.
Well, this is the night of knockouts, isn't it?
Oh.
Cenicola wants to end it quickly here in round 1.
They're taking it easy in the judges' stand.
Yeah.
Cenicola moving right in, gets tagged, but lands the right almost through the ropes of Sample. Larry Hazard taking a close look. And this looks like a mismatch at this point. Cenicola's had a lot of experience. Boxing, in organized boxing. He's about 12 years old. Actually Actually, he got his first pair of boxing gloves as a Christmas gift when he was 5.
And he won an all-Army title among his amateur credentials. So, as you said, he came into the pros with a lot of amateur experience.
Coming down to the final seconds, round 1, scheduled for 4. Sal Cenicola and Glen Sample.
Does it sometimes seem as though today's coffee tastes like yesterday's?
When are you gonna make some fresh coffee?
That is fresh.
Maybe the problem isn't your coffee brand, but your coffee filter.
I threw out the old coffee.
Old, I just made it.
There's one coffee filter that gives you pure, fresh coffee flavor. No sediment, no bitterness. Mr. Coffee filters. If you're going to own America's perfect coffee maker, shouldn't you be using America's preferred coffee filters?
Ingenious repair job. Oh, clever. Nice try. Duro Fix-It Products salutes all you Americans who devise brilliant temporary solutions to unfortunately permanent problems. But now it's time to Duro it right. Glue it. Fix it. Come on, mend it. Bond it. There are 82 Duro Fix-It products. The right thing to fix almost anything. Come on, America. Duro it right.
He's on your left, moving in on Sample. The right hand lands, and down goes Sample. This is round 2, scheduled for 4. Don't forget, next week, Top Rank Boxing comes your way on Wednesday night. Live at 9 o'clock.
Where will I be next week?
We'll be in Las Vegas, Mr. Bernstein, at the Showboat Hotel with Don Chevrier. And we'll have Harold Petty on the card, defending his ESPN Bantamweight Championship. Should be a good one.
Against Hilario Zapata, former flyweight champion, so it should be an excellent fight. In the first round, of course, I gave it to Cenicola with that knockdown of Sample. Sal Cenicola has an interesting occupation. He is a hairdresser in real life, so I guess that means he wants to trim Sample.
Oh, no knockdown. Slip is ruled. I think Sample was groaning from that last comment by Al. Good jab by Sample. Stunned Cenicola, but Cenicola comes right in. Left hook scores. Down goes Sample. It's over. Larry Hazard is one of those referees who will stop a fight quickly when he senses a fighter is overmatched. And in this fight, there's no question that Glen Sample is overmatched. And this fight is stopped early in the second round. Sal Cenicola is a winner. Glen Sample on his feet, telling the doctor he's okay. But once again, a solid knockdown for Sal Cenicola. As he wins his 7th fight, he is now 6-0. There's Rich Giacchetti, former manager and trainer of Larry Holmes.
Cenicola with that swarming attack. I don't know which one of those punches did the damage. It was hard to tell, but he hit Sample a lot during the first round and a half. And as we look at Cenicola, that style of his where he puts the pressure on fighters, especially at this level, will create a lot of victories for him.
Well, Sal Cenicola now 7-0 with 5 knockouts, and coming back into the ring for the first time since July, and seeing a couple of rounds of action, but certainly a confidence builder. He fought his first fight on ESPN, his first pro fight in August of 1982, and in that fight wound up in a no decision. Got butted. It was ruled no contest. Then he came back in November in his re-debut, if you will, and he won. But Sal Cenicola starting to get things moving in his professional career at the age of 24. Let's get the official time from ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Larry Hazard stops this contest at the 1-minute 18-second mark of the second round for the winner, still undefeated, Sal Rocky Cenicola.
And a little gymnastic display by Sal Cenicola, who's now 7-0 with 5 knockouts. We'll be back with more Top Rank Boxing in just a moment.